The child abuse inquiry needs to regain the trust of survivors. In September, the Home Secretary said she had no information about serious leadership failings, but on Monday she told the House that she had known about serious problems since July. Yesterday it emerged that senior Home Office officials were briefed as early as April of this year. She set up the inquiry, she appointed the chair. She was the individual responsible for the inquiry's success. She was the Home Secretary in April, and she was the only person who had the power to act. So can she now finally tell us when she personally learnt of the serious problems developing in this inquiry and why it was that she took no action at all?
Prime Minister.
Can I say, I recognise that the Honourable Lady has taken a particular interest in this issue, and I'm sure she will recognise, as I hope other members of this House do, why it was that I set up the inquiry. For too long, people who had been subjected to child... For too long, people who'd been subjected to child sexual abuse had their voices went unheard, and they felt they weren't getting justice. That's why it's very important that the inquiry is able to continue and find that justice for them. I have to say to the Honourable Lady that one of the important aspects of this is that over the years, too many people have had concerns that people in positions of power have intervened to stop them from getting justice. There were stories around about the inquiry and about individuals related to the inquiry, but the Home Secretary cannot intervene on the basis of suspicion, rumour or hearsay. She refers to the statement that was made yesterday in this House. She refers to the statement that was made yesterday in this House about information being discussed with Director General in the Home Office. She will also have noted that that conversation was asked to be confidential, and it was, as far as I'm aware, treated as such. I think it is important for us to recognise that when the Home Office was officially informed of issues, the Home Office acted. It's now for the inquiry to get on and deliver for victims and survivors.
Gerald Gillen.
Just do the child abuse thing first. What is it you are actually accusing Theresa May of?
Well, what I asked her today was what she knew about the failings of leadership in the child abuse inquiry, when she knew them, and why she didn't act on them. Because we've learnt in the last few days through a series of conflicting accounts from senior Home Office officials, the Home Secretary and now the Prime Minister, that concerns were raised with the Home Office as early as April, and yet nothing was done.
And is your suspicion then bluntly cover up?
Well, for far too many child abuse survivors, cover-up, secrecy, institutions that act in denial will be far too familiar. And I'm not the first person to say that this feels like a cover-up. In fact, there are a number of child abuse survivors who've been involved in the inquiry who are voicing those concerns as well. And if Theresa May is serious about allowing the truth to emerge and for people to have confidence in this inquiry, then she needs to come clean about what she knew and when.
OK, Tasmin Ahmed Sheikh.